with the latest on this wild rescue operation. Todd.
Well, the good news is it had a happy ending. We're here on Sunrise Key where the animal was just released back into the water. With me is Amber Howell. You are a marine biologist with FWC?
Correct.
Okay, we're going to roll tape and show you what happened, how this unfolded all day. But essentially the call came in that a manatee was wearing a life vest,
Yes,
right?
it was wearing a life vest.
And it's a male manatee. Do you know how old it is?
It would be about 2 to 3 years old. It was a young animal.
It certainly seemed like it could swim very fast because the Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue and Fort Lauderdale PD had a tough time keeping up with the animal.
Correct. Yeah, it's a healthy animal. There was nothing wrong with it other than the life jacket being on it, so it wasn't injured, it wasn't compromised, so it was able to swim away from us pretty fast.
But you used a special type of net. I think it's called a hoop net.
Correct.
And you captured the animal. Why did you bring it up on land rather than just cut away the life preserver and let it go?
So we wanted to do a full assessment on the animal. It was right at that borderline age where it's probably weaned from its mom just this winter. So we wanted to make sure it was big enough and healthy enough to be on its own. So we just did that full health assessment to make sure it was healthy.
From Sky 10, it looked like it had some injuries on its back. Were those old injuries?
Correct. Yeah, it did have some old scars from an old boat injury.
And the life vest itself, was it cutting into the animal?
It was not yet. It could have been if it was left on much longer. It seems like it was something that was on recently. It was breaking the skin surface just a little bit, but it was not embedded and it wasn't too tight.
It seemed odd that it appeared that the life vest was fit the animal perfectly. Am I right or not?
Correct. Yes, it was very odd.
It was very strange to see a manatee swimming around with a life vest. Did the animal have any other problems? And so you said it's a healthy animal, so you decided to release it back. What were you doing? It looked like you were measuring it. You're doing lots of other things on land.
Yeah, we took full measurements. We also put microchips in it, just like you do with your dog, so that way if we ever catch the animal again, we'll know who it is based on that microchip.
And so the good news is that this animal's back at sea. It's healthy. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're going to also be able to track the animal, right? With the microchip or no?
Yeah, so we won't be able to track it, not by satellite or anything, but if it ever comes back to us, we'll know who it is based on that microchip.
All right, so a good day for you guys. I saw you did have the manatee rescue truck ready to go, and it looked like at one point you were considering maybe transporting it to a rehab, but I guess what you were doing on land is just kind of protocol, right?
Correct, yeah, we brought our truck just in case it was either too small to be on its own or we saw something wrong with it that it needed to go into rehab. But luckily, we didn't have to go that route, and we were able just to release it right here.
All right, Amber, congratulations. Thank you so much. I know a lot of folks that were online and on our air and, just around the Intracoastal, everybody rooting for this animal. Good news is they rescued the animal, they freed it from that life vest, and it swam off. Todd Tong, Local 10 News.
Back in the water. We like that. Todd, thank you.